Okay, what's up everybody? Leonardo 2003 here, and today I'm bringing you guys something a little bit special, a little bit something different. Got my my lovely girlfriend behind the phone recording, and I got my entire 2003 Ninja Turtle collection from when I was a kid. Let me first say, all of this stuff for sale. Anything that you guys want, I'll bundle it up. You can get 10 at once or whatever. Everything here is in somewhat mint condition, but I'll give you guys close-ups of everything, and any collectors out there, everything is for sale, but let's get into it. Alright, first things first, I'm going to show you guys a few miscellaneous items. I've got the Leonardo sword, Katana. It used to, I think, make noises, but battery must be dead on it. Got these two little guys. I don't know where these guys came from. I don't know, they were released in 2003. A Leonardo flashlight and a Donatello flashlight. Looks like the Leonardo flashlight might be shot, but Donnie just needs new batteries. This cool thing, Michelangelo. Kind of broken also. These are the miscellaneous items, so they're not too kept too well together with too much care. I think these might have been McDonald's Happy Meal toys or something like that. I guess you put them on a surface and it'll go. Here's a Donnie. Huh. I think he moves, maybe not. And I think this might be another Happy Meal toy. Here's a few just silly ones. These are all from the 2007 movie, Mikey, Leo, and Donnie. And I think they move. You twist them and that moves them. Here's a few more Happy Meal toys. Leonardo on his skateboard, and Donnie. Let's see if I can get this to work. Nothing wants to work on a carpet, but some Happy Meal toys. And as you guys can see, the background of the video is a Ninja Turtle bedspread that I used to sleep in when I was a little baby, a little toddler. But here's a Raphael Pez. Maybe it's rare. I don't know. No stale Pez in it. Yeah, still fully functional. Here's a few more silly things. Just some 1987 Mikey's missing an arm. Two Mikeys, a Donnie, and a Raphael. Nothing special there. Here we've got the shell phone, or the shell cell. Hit this button, I think. Oh, both buttons. And in here I've got Raph and Donnie, and I'm pretty sure this still works. Test it out. Gotta turn it on.
Donetello here. Give me a sec. I've got company. Yeah. Got it.
Hello, Donnie, you there? That's pretty cool. You can also take these out. I only have the I only got the Raph and Donnie cards, I guess. I don't have the Mike and Leo's. Here's probably my first ever wallet I've ever had. Little shuriken that spins. A few compartments. Some dust. No cash in there. It's probably a little rare item right here though. First ever wallet. And here we got some Ninja Turtle Legos. I don't have all the Lego blocks, but I have all the turtles. I got 2 Leos, 3 Mikeys, 1 Raph, 2 Donnies. Cool little shredder right here. Casey Jones, and 2.5 foot ninjas. One's missing its lower half of the body, but yeah, they're pretty cool. And here's the last 2 kind of miscellaneous items that I have. Right here, got a Ninja Turtle trick-or-treat basket. Pretty alright condition. Got it for $3 at Toys R Us in 2004. Pretty good deal right there. And this was really cool. My Ninja Turtle clock. It was an alarm clock. It needs new batteries, but every time it hit 12 o'clock, I believe, it'd play the entire 2003 theme song, which is pretty cool. Still in pretty okay condition. Okay, here we've got 7 figures, small ones. I'm not sure what line this was from, but got all the turtles, 2 samurais, Samurai Donnie and Samurai Raph. We got a normal Leo and a normal Mikey. Really cool looking shredder right here. And we got a foot soldier and Splinter. And then we got these little guys. These guys are pretty cute. Had to make sure I had all 4 of these. Got the Kid Mikey, Kid Donnie, Kid Leo, and Kid Raph. I guess you could say these are all from Season 6 when the Turtles went back in time and they had those past episodes. I think they did a few flashbacks with all these guys though in the actual series. And here we go, guys. Now we're gonna get into the real deal here. Now we're getting into all the real 2003 mainline figures. Here's two of the Leo and Donnies. These guys are cool. Just take a look at what they do. Okay, well I guess Donnie doesn't do it, but watch Leo. Oh, he didn't land it. Just try one more time. I guess you have to be on a table, but here's Leo and Donnie. Their weapons help stand each other up. Two pretty cool figures right there. Here's all my special edition Turtles. Got an ancient Leo, I guess you can call him. Definitely from the past. Got a cape, got the shield. Sadly, a lot of the Turtles are missing their belts or whatever. It's just something that happens when you're playing with toys when you're a little kid. Turtle Titan, Michelangelo. Again, missing his belt. All these guys are missing their belts. These are all from the action line, I guess, but they all had their little bikes or whatever. Had Michelangelo. He came with skates. Don't have them anymore. Donnie came with the bike, I remember, but I couldn't find that bike. And I think Raphael came with this skateboard right here. Not 100% sure, but pretty cool figure. Here's my two morphing turtles, I think they're called. Donatello's arm doesn't want to stay on. But I remember these guys being really hard to transform when I was a kid, so let's see if I can do it. I can't seem to figure it out. It's pretty tough, but yeah, I remember these two being really sought after when I was a kid. Here's my regular turtles. I actually don't have a regular Raph or a regular Donnie, but I got two Leonardos. One missing his bandana and his belt, the other one just missing his belt. And here I've got three Michelangelos, all identical. Well, actually no. These two their bandanas are to the right. This one's to the left. And this Mikey has his belt, but has no weapons. Here I'll give the Turtles' main three allies. I got a SWAT version of Casey Jones. I think that he came with one of the SWAT figures that I had. They had a SWAT set. I've got two April O'Neils. These were pretty basic figures. And I've got a Splinter. He still has his bow and arrow. And he's got his tail, but it just doesn't want to go on to his back. It kind of broke off. But yeah, Splinter's really cool. He's got his robe or whatever you can take off or put on if you want. Right here we've got some of the Utrom related characters from the show. I don't have the squishy Utrom that was in the middle of this. That thing I remember got pretty dirty over time. Here's the cool Utrom robot. Had the Fugitoid, of course. How could you not have Fugitoid? I guess this is all he came with. I feel like he's missing something, but I don't know. And I forget what this guy's name was exactly. Wow, I forget what his who he was with. His group name was too. I forget. I don't know. They protected the Utroms. That's all I remember. They've got the Utrom symbol on their pendant. Right here we've got all the Battle Nexus type characters. Usagi Yojimbo, making his Season 5 2012 debut sometime soon. Cool figure. Can't say I remember this guy's name. He was just some grunt in the Battle Nexus episodes. Or maybe he was in space, I'm not too sure. I think he was in the Battle Nexus though. Daimyo and the Ultimate Ninja. Daimyo the dad. Ultimate Ninja the Sun. Got those green eyes. Daimyo's got the removable mask. Right here we've got some of the monster type villains or allies to the turtles. I think this was another Battle Nexus guy. He's got the removable spikes on his hands, and these things come off too. Pretty cool monster. Here we've got Leatherhead. Awesome figure. Can hit this button, make his tail whip. Here, I think that this guy's name is Rockbite. I'm not sure what his name is exactly. He just was in the Return to the Underground series, or Notes from the Underground and Return from the Underground. He's got the button on the back that can open his mouth. He came with these weird rocks too in the package, I remember. Lost those pretty quick. And here's Razor Fist. I never had Quarry. I remember wanting him, but it's hard to find him in the stores. Or her. Yeah, Quarry was a girl. He's missing his tail. Snip snip. Here's two villains. I'm not 100% sure. This guy might have been in the Return to the Underground? I'm not too sure. It came out in 2004, so he had to be in the first two seasons. I haven't rewatched 2003 series in a few years, so kind of forgot what this guy did. He only had like a 1 or 2 episode thing, I'm sure. And of course we've got Drako right here. Movable tail. Mouth opens up, move his neck. With a switch right here. Cool figure. Here we've got the Utrom, or not the Utroms, excuse me, the Triceratons. Right here, I think this is Mozar. He's got the electronic hand. He was like the second most important Triceraton behind the really red one. He's pretty cool. Here we've got just a normal Triceraton. He's got the mask and the gun, but I don't have the ammunition for the gun anymore. Here's a pretty cool figure. Missing his tail. All of them are missing their tails. I guess I just didn't care about the tails when I was a little kid. Here we've got Traximus. Kind of cool character. He's all flimsy because you've got to here you hit this button and it kind of loosens him up. But then in the back, you gotta twist them back together. And that's about as far back together as he goes. Really cool character, but kind of a silly action figure. But whatever. Here's the last of the good guys that I have to show. Totally forget what this guy's name was. Didn't really like the Justice Force arc in the series, but obviously one of Mikey's favorites, probably from a comic book. Right here, we're gonna get into some villains. Got 2 turtle bots right here. One from the SWAT collection and the normal one from the video game and the TV. And I think that these open up. Yeah, their backs open up, but there's nothing to see in there. Here we've got a foot mech ninja. These were a tough boss in one of those games, but I think it came with something that was supposed to go here, but I don't have it anymore. And here we've got Foot Tech Ninja. Not invisible, obviously. I'm missing their bandana and their little their sword carrying thing, bando or whatever, in the behind them. Right here I've got, of course he had to have Han, big ol' Han. Cock his arm back, hit the button in the back, swing it down a little bit. He used to have something that went on his arm, but I don't have it anymore. He's all scratched up. I must have liked playing with him when I was a kid. And here we've got two foot ninjas. One of them is a special one. You just hit this button and it flings his arms in the air or whatever. And this one was the standard foot ninja. Nothing much to him. Standard foot ninja. Right here we've got all of my shredders that I had. Here's the normal shredder. His helmet was all beat up. This must have been when Leo got his head off in the Return to New York Part 3. Maybe the flames scarred it a little bit. There's Saki, aka Sherelle. Cool figure. Here's one of Shredder's freaky clones from Return to New York. Forget what they were called exactly, but this is just called the forearm shredder. Hit this button in the back. Kind of make him flex a little bit. Here we've got the razor fist kind of shredder. He's got little pincer claws. No removable helmet on these guys though. Here we've got another shredder slash Saki. Missing an arm, but could have brought them up. This is a pretty cool figure. Pop that back. Then you've got a shredder. I just don't have the mask or the helmet for him. This is a pretty cool figure though. Right here we've got two of the elite guard. This one without a weapon. Not sure what weapon this one had. Of course, removable hats. Nice hats. This one wielding the axe. Right here we've got all of the Baxter Stockman collection. First we got Stockman. Looks like around like season 3 type stuff. I don't even think this version was ever even in the show. It's got a few missing little parts on him, and he's missing the ammunition to this, but it was a really cool figure. Here we've got all my Mousers. It's just this one is missing its eye. These were kind of cool. You can open their mouth. And here we've got the Mega two-headed Mouser. This is a really cool figure. You can open up the top. Remember in the games it was shooting these out. This was never in the actual show and actually played a role in any of the episodes, surprisingly, because I mean this is such a cool concept and figure. And okay guys, now we're gonna get into the automobiles and all that fun stuff that I had. First, I've got this submarine type thing. You can pop the wheels down or whatever and stand it up on its own, if I can actually get it out. There it goes. Can wheel around. Pop open the top, you can put a turtle or whatever in there. 2 bullet holes. I don't have the ammunition anymore for it though. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And then we got this submarine. It's got the claws on it. Got the prop in the back. Can move all this around. Pop this open too, put a turtle in there. And another cool one, it's got the headlights. Here we've got the bikes. This one probably came at Raphael. This was Raphael's motorcycle. It's got a stand to help it stay in place. Got the windshield that can remove off. And check this out right here. First, you pop the you pop it open, and then of course shoots right out. And here, this one I think came with Leonardo. Don't have the ammunition in it, but another cool bike, fully functional. Here we've got the tunneler from the Notes to the Underground. Pop them open. Both of them shoot. One of them's not shooting, but this one just shot out. And these are real cool. Again, you can pop a turtle in there. And this thing actually moves when you move it around too, just like the Tunneler did in the show. So yeah, this was a really cool figure too. You can move the top. Right here we've got a helicopter. Not really used too much in the show, but of course it's a cool figure. Put a turtle right in here and fly him around. Stand it up. And right here, not the battle shell. I used to have the battle shell, but sadly I don't have that. Probably took up too much space in my attic or whatever, so just threw it out. But a mini battle shell right here. You could, of course, they always made it so you can put a turtle in here. And these, they shot out these little Japanese ninja things. Where was the button for that? Oh, right here. I think you pull this out. And it shoots these little guys out. Here, these were used by the Foot Ninja. I don't even know what you'd call these. Pretty cool little flying devices they had. I think that these were flying around in Return to New York. Can adjust these. Put a foot soldier on them. The flames coming out the back. And right here we got these two bad boys. Got the SWAT edition and the normal edition. And let me show you what these guys do. These were two of my favorites when I was a kid. So you turn it on. Batteries are still working. And here, I'll shoot it at this as the target. You hit this button right here. You can shoot as many of those as you want. Both of these are both functional, still shooting. And yeah, I remember these being so much fun when I was a little kid. The top comes off. And you got the original one too. And here's the last of what's remaining of my collection. Michelangelo came with this one, if I recall correctly, and this was kind of like a stockman suit of Mikey. You can move these around, put Mikey in there. And yeah, this was really cool. I guess it didn't... Oh, it had things that you could shoot out. They were sadly, I lost those. So yeah, everybody, there's the pile after I recorded everything. And that's the collection right there. So if any of you guys are interested, please drop some comments down and we can work something out. You just PayPal me a little bit of money and I'll ship whatever you guys want over to you. So thank you guys for watching, and the Mutant Nightmare 3 walkthrough is going to be starting soon. Thanks guys.